First rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Welcome.
What's up, friends? How we doing? Happy Monday. Welcome in Digidad. Well done with your first and your AOL welcome. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely Monday. Hope everyone's having a lovely Monday. We finally got rid of our tree. My winter tree that I kept trying to convince everyone of. But yeah. Did you get your hair did? Yes, did your dad? I had my extension maintenance today. Because it was supposed to be last week, but she had stuff going on, so we postponed. So I only have one row of extensions in now, so it's definitely a lot thinner, but It feels better, I think, for this like length. I think it was like too thick before with the 2F, so yeah, I'm happy with this length. What's up, Helio? Welcome in. How we doing? How's your Monday going? Miss Cora has already tried to sit on my lap, steal my seat. She is begging for lovin's. What's up, Osman? Welcome in. How we doing? How's everybody's week starting off? I hope not too horribly. It is a Monday after all. Cora's sitting on my my tower and staring at me underneath the monitor. She's like eyeballing me like I'm supposed to be on your lap. So she's a little upset that I bounced her off the lap earlier to get my coffee. Ooh, Helio, possible new screens incoming in Minecraft section. Searching for new mods currently, very exciting. I love it. I gotta flip back into Minecraft and play with it a little bit more, get more used to it. I'm back to watching the Twitch streams this weekend. It had been a while that I probably like the whole time I was at my mom's, I like barely clicked on people's streams, just because we don't really have a like I don't have a desktop or anything there, so it's like mainly just my phone. But I feel like I'm like back into the swing. I gotta catch up with everybody, see what everybody's doing, you know. Helio, I don't know why, but my survival in-game is basically literal hell how much hostile mobs are spawning. Oh my gosh. That's kind of fun. Again, I have to dig back into Minecraft a little bit more. I like dug out a little like house that I made for myself. It was in like the mode where you have all of the equipment or whatever, like you don't have to search for anything. But it was definitely fun. We have been watching like the entirety of the Bar Rescue catalog lately. My mom has cable, so I was watching it on Paramount, like the channel, and I was like all obsessed. So now I came home and I watch it on the Paramount app, and I did not realize until like a week or so ago that John Taffer also has like a marriage rescue on that Paramount app, where he does like, instead of bar rescues, he like rescues marriages, which I think is so funny. Like, I've done bars for a bunch of years, why not marriages? They must be the same. So that's what we've been watching a lot of, the bar rescue. Now we gotta hop back over to the marriage rescue, where they're like, I don't know if they're in like Puerto Rico or somewhere. They're like at a resort where he's doing it, but I just think that's such a funny, I'm good at fixing bars, so why not marriages? Helio, I played a few realistic mods. For example, zombies are stupid and vanilla, and if you pillar up now, they follow you as well. Skeletons will actually snipe you. Oh, interesting. So getting more like combat, more like better AI combat, I guess. That's kind of fun. Oh, Helio, we have an actual show here called Marriage on First Sight. Oh my gosh. Basically people getting married before they even seen each other. Which can be very stupid. Oh my gosh. I feel like we have a couple that are sort of like that too. That are like kind of quick turnaround and like they're supposed to be married or whatever by like the end of the show, or like, you know, propose and plan to marry. I just think it's funny that a man who like is really good at bar operations, and like granted a lot of it is like he does not like he fixes the families, but he'll like point out things that are just, you know, like holding them back from moving forward. But I'm like, I don't know how, like, in that context of like, okay, you know, a family is running a business and how everyone can like get along in running a business. I don't know how that like translates to a marriage necessarily, but it's very interesting that someone let him have that show. Especially because I think they don't even know that it's John Taffer that's doing it. They just know that they're there for like some kind of marriage TV show. I would like shit. Be like, yeah, Helio, I don't understand why you would even do that. How the hell would you even know if you're compatible, right? And like, it's like compatible, but also, I don't know, you're like usually still on like your kind of best behavior, you know, like a little ways in, like you haven't necessarily always like shown that person like your full self, and not like necessarily in a bad way either, just like being relaxed and being comfortable with that person. Like they start to see different sides of you that like, you know, other people like in the wild wouldn't necessarily see. And so it's always funny, those shows like that where I'm like, man, I don't even know if you would have seen my like weird stuff after like a month or after a couple of weeks, or you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have been like my true self, my like basic at-home gremlin version of me, you know? Like you're still seeing the honeymoon phase version of me, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I mean, on one side, people found their wives' husbands in the weirdest place. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it works, you know, every once in a while. Like, I don't think that there's like a one size fits all for like relationships, you know what I mean? Like, some people probably could end up meeting the love of their life and get married in a month, and, you know, it all works out. And then there's like someone like me that would probably really not work out for. Oh yeah, one Estonian streamer I follow found her German husband through Twitch. Yeah, I feel like that was like Mystic Kitten and the Real Guy Judge, I think, met through Twitch, and now they're married, which is so cool. It's fascinating though, because I feel like I would do so poorly on like a dating show sort of a thing. Like I feel like I need to see you in like different settings, different scenarios, you know what I mean? Like being in like on a reality show isn't like real life enough for me to like, how do you treat a server? Like, are you gonna be rude to a cab driver? You know, like those sort of things are like missing when you're kind of like on a reality show. So I feel like I don't know if I would be able to see like the whole full picture-y. Yes, Bossman, I did not know that apparently in a lot of like, at least Indian marriages, one of our chatters was telling us that astrology plays a pretty big role into like, I don't know if they're still called arranged marriages, but when families are trying to like pair up their children to get married or to meet and potentially like fall in love, apparently like astrology plays a big role in that, which I didn't realize, which is very interesting. Yeah, Kitten found it as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they met on Twitch. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to misspeak, but I'm fairly sure that that's they like met through social media, Twitch somehow, and then I think they started like streaming together or like doing like you know, like co-streaming or something. And then apparently the rest was history, which is fantastic. I was gonna say, I feel like I know like a decent amount of people that have met in like I don't know, like less traditional ways. Like met either through social media or through you know, some kind of like web something hobby. I feel like it's cool because it expands. Obviously, like if you could only meet people in person, like, you know, your space is going to be somewhat limited. But you know that now that we have the opportunity to like have real time conversations with people all around the world, it like expands. You know what I mean? Like trying to find your person, your people, even. You know. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard about the reason this Estonian girl met him. A guy literally messaged her, "Stop killing me in DBD so much and finally find another victim." I like that, that's cute. Stop killing me so much. Oh my gosh, that's really cute though. I like when people like randomly end up meeting, like through a hobby or whatever, like even if it's just like a long-term friendship, like platonic, you know, like relationships. I think it's fascinating. Yeah, shoot, what is the, it's on Netflix. I can't think of what the one dating show, where they like go into the pods and like have to talk to different people. It's like relatively newer, but it's just like so interesting. Am I on the prowl? No, I'm not on the prowl, thank God. I just always think it's interesting how like people meet each other, and I also like love reality TV, in particular like older reality TV before like everyone knew that they could potentially get famous on reality TV and like come with a little bit more of a persona. But what's up, Brian? It's Monday, it sucks. It's not too bad here. Weather's kind of yucky, but someone else curled my hair for me this morning, so that's like a good day for me. I never, ever, ever want to curl my own hair. What's up, Dwarven Dad? I was set up on a blind date with my now wife. Oh wow, crazy to think that I went from never knowing her to seeing her every day now for 10 years after one day. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Dwarven Dad. That's fantastic. I love hearing like different ways that people will end up meeting like a life partner or, you know, even just like a long-term friendship or something. It's so fascinating. Stylist on speed dial, Brian? No, I had a hair appointment this morning. So I showed up like big poofy, just blow dried hair, didn't do anything with it. And she fixed my extensions and then styled me, thank God, because otherwise it's just like a big poof. I don't watch TV at all for at least 5 to 6 years now, but for some reason it has to be on when I'm on PC. Helio, that's funny. I feel like that's, now I watch like Twitch and stuff, but I would usually have like YouTube open or like something like that too. Brian, I met my wife at the jail. I was getting fingerprinted for a job. I was scared. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Was she doing your fingerprinting? Were you getting nervous? The fingerprinting room was in the jail, I gotcha. That's so funny. I was gonna say I met my now partner on, you know, like dating apps or whatever, but within like, I don't even know, like our first couple of conversations, we both realized that we had tried um, ketamine treatments for like mental health, and I was like, oh, wild. Like, I don't know that I would know too many other people in that range. So I was like, either, you know, we should at least be friends for the very least. So, and we, you know, here we are, dating like 2.5 years later. So, 2 out of 10 never committing crimes. The jail was a part of the courthouse. Oh, like a 3-in-1. I gotcha. Yeah. Jail, sheriff station, and court. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What's up, Yoshi? I haven't seen you in a bit. You look gorgeous and I love your tank top. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Good to see you. I feel like every time, Brian, I have to get my fingerprints done. I would have to get them done when I worked in like hospital jobs and stuff like that. I always would get like paranoid that like someone was gonna find a fingerprint of mine somewhere. Like, I'm gonna get like accidentally accused for something that I didn't do, because I definitely didn't do it. So ketamine is the one, they use it for surgery sometimes to like put people to sleep, or like they'll use it a lot for like kids in like ER settings, if they need to be put out for like stitches really quick. But they're also finding that it's doing amazing things for mental health, and like kind of helping to like rebuild parts of the brain like to fire in different ways again. And so it's like super fascinating. But yeah, when he was like, oh yeah, I tried that too, I was like, oh, fascinating. Or at least we're like in the same genre of mental health stuff, so we'll at least have something to talk about, you know. And then, like I said, here we are. It's also funny because we also went to the same person. I mean, it's not like that many people in the area like provide that service right now, but it was just wild that we ended up at the same one. I was like, she should start like a dating app. Like, are you single and working on your mental health? I was gonna say, I think it's Tyrex. She talks about like mental health and stuff too, and she's done some like mental health Mondays about like ketamine and whatnot. Yeah, I love her too. She's fantastic. So yeah, if you're ever like interested in that sort of stuff, she definitely has like her mental health like Monday chats are fantastic for that kind of stuff and those sort of questions, because she has gone through like med school. I have my master's in public health, but she's definitely probably more qualified to like discuss it. But I like happened to pop in one time when she was talking about that, and I was like, holy crap. Like, it's wild that I would click on you today and I'm like, oh my god, I've been through that treatment and like had a positive experience. So, you know. I love when I mention streamers and other folks like know them. I feel like it's a good like good vibes. I like you guys in chat. I have a lot of fun with you guys. You also like streamers that, I'll occasionally mention, or I found so many new streamers like from chat, that you guys have suggested people that I might like. It's been really cool to just like meet people that I wouldn't have otherwise probably been exposed to. Like it's because like Tyrex and I would share like medicine and then like gaming, but I'm like, I don't know that our content on other platforms would have ever like crossed paths. There's so many people in the world, so many people on social media. But yeah, I'm so glad I got on Twitch, because I feel like there's tons of people that I would have potentially like never stumbled across if I hadn't started watching and being on Twitch, you know. Oh, what's up, Osman? Looked a little into neurodiversity. I think I have it too. Oh, yeah, cool. That's like a whole bunch of us in here are on the neurodivergent track, which is like more than just like ADHD and stuff. A lot of people who are neurodivergent are including in like even like things like depression and anxiety, because those sort of things can also like change kind of how your brain sees the world or how you know, just interact with your surroundings and things like that. It's very interesting. The growth of like information in that area is very fascinating to me. But yeah, welcome into the club. We have pins. We can send you a pin. And like for me, it's helpful for me to understand like kind of how my brain works. I was talking to Avery, one of our friends in here, about how I think I have like the oh my gosh, and I can't think what it's called. Oh, they call it PDA right now. It's pathological demand avoidance. So like, if someone asks you to do something, it feels like pressure, or if you have like a schedule of something that you're supposed to do, it feels like this weird pressure that you like almost can't push through and like do the thing even if you want to or like to. It's like because someone else is like making you do it. It sounds so silly. But I like definitely have tendencies like that I have to like trick myself into like, well, you get to do this thing. So I think that's honestly sometimes why I have a hard time like getting on stream some days. Like I can get myself all ready to stream, but then like the minute that I sit down, like my body is like, don't click the button. And it's like this perceived, like somebody else telling me what to do instead of me deciding that I want to do it. It's so bizarre. Because like you could be like, hey, could you just take this box upstairs for me? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like it's weird the things that will like only certain things that it falls into too. It's so bizarre. What's up, Avery? Oh my gosh, I like your username update here. Oh, your daughter's that way, Dwarven Dad. Interesting. Bossman, I feel ya. It's so bizarre. Avery, you came in at the right time. I'm literally talking about my PDA and like perceived demands that like you could be like, hey, could you run this box upstairs for me on your way? And I'd be like, yeah, no problem. It's wouldn't even cross my mind to like perceive that as a demand. But then like I want to get on stream and I set a schedule for myself, and for some reason like that, I'm like, nope, can't do it. Like, why? Brain, why are you like this? Brian, I also feel that. If I would organize the attic if I had to put a box inside. Yeah. I am currently in the... I have too much stuff in my closet. Typically, I like to rotate like kind of spring, summer, fall, winter clothes. I like to rotate them out and just put them in like kind of like giant Tupperware, like just giant plastic bins. I don't really know what they're called, Tupperware. But I haven't done it in a long time, so I just have like, stuff's just like exploding in our closet area upstairs, and then I still haven't fully unpacked from when I came back from my mom's, and like we're doing laundry. My area upstairs is becoming very chaotic. And so I'm like, I need someone to like bring the bin from the basement to me upstairs. And then I think I could probably start to tackle it. But like going downstairs to get the bin, I don't know why my brain is just like, nope, can't do that. Like you just carry it up. Why? Avery, I could be dying of thirst. And if someone told me to drink water, I'd be like, don't fucking tell me what to do. I know, right? But if somebody else was like, I'm thirsty, I would be like the first one to jump up and be like, oh, let me get you a water. Like, why is my brain like this? Like, why? What are you doing in there? I always imagine, like, this is such a weird reference. Men in Black, I think it's the first one, where, like, the face opens up, and it's, like, the little alien dude is, like, inside of the head, like, you know, he's, like, kind of dying, but he has, like, all the levers and stuff. I'm always like, what, the alien dude in my head? I'm like, excuse me, sir, why can't you just pull the lever? Can you help me here, sir? So I imagine that I have like a little alien in there, and he's the one that's like, can't do this today. Pulling all the levers. I don't know why that's what I think of when I think of like why my brain, like logically, I would really love to get that done and off of my list, but I literally can't walk down the basement to get that plastic bin. So dumb. He was a prince. He was a prince, and his pet cat had a mini galaxy on her collar, which is also probably why I liked the little alien dude so much, because I was like, I would also put my galaxy on my cat's collar. Duh. Like, I was like, yep, I have one of those in my head too. That certainly makes a whole lot more sense. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think we related a little too much, probably. Oh my god, that's really funny. I mean, technically that is what your brain is, little alien dude piloting a bone mechanic. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of what I feel like some days. I feel like I have several little people who tell me all to act a different way. I definitely had like big like angel devil, like you see that in the movie things all the time. I definitely feel like I had that when I was like a kid, of like organized version of me was like, oh, you could do this, and then the other one was like, but you could just lay in bed. I was like, why am I always listening to stay in bed angel? Like, oh my gosh. It is true. We are in like a weird skin suit sort of a deal. Yeah. When you think about like what human beings actually are, I have to stop because I'm just like, oh my god, what? Like, I'm gonna get into like an existential crisis by like just thinking how the body actually works with the brain, and you know. Oh my gosh. Ever set your alarm for an earlier time because at 11 p.m. you're motivated, but then when the alarm goes off, you're like, nah. Yes. Snooze until you're 5 minutes late. Oh my god. That was like me this morning. I was like, when do I actually have to get out of bed? I was like, this is my on a good day alarm. I can snooze twice and still get there on time. Like there's a whole thought process when I set an alarm. I gotta know how many snoozes I can potentially do and still not be late. And then even the leave the house alarm is still a little bit early, that I know that I still have a few minutes after that before I'm like technically late. It's a lot of like tricking your own head. Oh, Tormund, yep, you will. I do that to myself a lot. Oh, that's one thing I don't need, is to go on a... I'm already fascinated with like the human body just in general, but if I get stuck on like how our consciousness actually operates our body, I'll see you guys in like 3 months. What's up, Yoda? Welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? I have a French press now, but I would set up the coffee machine to start at a certain time, so it made it easier. Yeah. It's interesting how many things I've had to figure out to like. It's not maybe the most efficient way, but it's more efficient for me, or it like gets me to do it. Like. It's like a constant tricking my own brain to do the things or to do something else. Like, which I think is why I was actually pretty decent he wasn't like a manager. He was one of those surgeons that was in my practice. And he was like the kind of person that you had to trick him into thinking that like your idea was his idea or else it wouldn't ever happen. I feel like I was like pretty good at that, and I'm like, that's probably because that's what I'm doing to my own head like most of the time, is like convincing myself that like I get to do this activity instead of like I have to do laundry. I get to do laundry, like it'll be so exciting. It'll be fun. There's a treat at the end. Like anything I can do. But I'm now also like, I was supposed to have my ADHD medication was supposed to be filled on the 15th of this month. I was already stretching it to make it till the 21st because I was away and can't get it filled while I'm away. And it's still not filled. So I have like one pill left, my emergency pill. And so like, if I seem a little more space cadet-y or can't stay on the same topic, that would be my ADHD meds are on back order, which I think like everything ADHD is, it seems. That's about how my mom has always tricked me into productivity. Yeah, Bossman, I did so much better. And I don't know why it is this way, but I feel like I did a lot better when I had an external motivator, but also like an external, somebody I was gonna let down. I don't know what word I'm looking for there. So like when I went to school, you know, you have to show up, like there's a principal and like a front office, and like there's a whole process of if you're late, if you don't show up, yada yada. So it's like easier to just show up. And then you know, like I went to college and you're kind of doing everything on your own, and that's where I was like, oh, this isn't good for me. I don't hold myself accountable very well. So I almost need like an external accountability, like something. So like I won't work out unless I have a personal trainer that I'm paying money to, and like he's at the gym waiting for me to show up, you know. I will not work out at home despite having the knowledge now and weight. I just won't do it. Like, so that's why I kept saying, I was like, maybe I should start working out like at the beginning of stream when I'm like doing just chatting stuff, so I like actually would do it since it's like down here, you know. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Hey, Ash. First time seeing you with your hair down on stream. That's definitely a distinct possibility because someone else did it. I had a hair appointment today, so it's about the only time it's down at the house. But yeah, thank you. Something that you're accountable to. Yeah, I almost need somebody else that I have to be like letting down because I'll let myself off the hook. Which, you know, I don't know. I don't know that that's the best quality to have, but I'm very soft on myself and very forgiving. Yeah, Dylan, honestly, if I had a home gym, exercising would be easy to remain consistent with. I wish that I could get into like a routine that I could like working out into. Like getting up at a certain time in the morning is hard sometimes. Like and I always say that like my sweet spot when I worked like full time, my 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. was like my favorite shift that I ever worked. That felt like my natural body's like productivity time. I don't know, it's weird. 11 o'clock at night sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to like put stuff away. Like, why? But yeah, so like I wonder if I had a more of a setup or like a, you know, a specific like TV with the weights if I would like put on an episode of like Bar Rescue, for example, and then the 40 minutes that the episode is do a 40-minute workout and then just be done with it. I wish I could like get that into a habit, and I can't do it. I gotta figure out that's like a 2024 thing to tackle. Yeah, Dylan, it's the fact that I don't have the means to have a gym membership. That's why I don't do that stuff yet. Yeah. I will not spend the money personally on a gym membership because I also know that I won't go. So then it will be a recurring monthly charge of me maybe going 2 or 3 times. And then I can't figure out how to cancel it. So I don't know that I've ever actually had a gym membership. I've only ever paid through a trainer because I literally had someone to like disappoint that like forced me to go. That's so dumb. Some people just like go to the gym though. And I'm over here like tricking myself to go to the place that I paid money for. Like, my alien in my brain again, guys. At the moment, my form of exercise is doing walks every other day. That's pretty good though. I mean, walking is a great form of exercise. It's totally free. We have like stairs at the house, so I feel like I go up and down the stairs enough that it's like a decent amount of cardio for me. For me, I need to be like, I need to work more almost like physical therapy lifting. Like I need to be lifting in certain muscle groups that are weaker than others, or that I'm like using kind of the wrong muscle group to stabilize things. Like, I have a whole list of stuff that I should be doing. I just most of the time don't. What's up, Creeks? That shirt is bad to the bone. Thank you very much. It is bad to the bone. It is fantastic. But yeah, I have a hard time doing like anything walking or running because I'm afraid I'm gonna get too far from home and then get really tired, and then I still gotta get home. I have like extreme fatigue anymore. So I'm always afraid that if I go on a walk, I'm like gonna get stuck and I have to like Uber back to my house because I'm like so exhausted I literally can't walk back. Which is like also something I have to talk to my rheumatologist about because I'm not sure what specifically is making me that fatigued. But I feel like I've always been. I remember like I was in high school and playing basketball, like running up and down the court 2 or 3 times. Like I would already be exhausted. Like still playing hard, but definitely like more tired than the other players. So my mom always used to yell at me because I would like bend over and put like my hands on my knees, and she'd be like, "You look tired." And I'm like, "Bro, because I am." Like, I'm really fucking tired all the time. But that's why I liked volleyball better when I quit basketball for volleyball, because the court's much smaller. There's like less running. It's more like quick step movements than like running distances back and forth. It worked out much better for me, honestly. I actually did a 7-mile walk with my father around town. I ended up seeing my old high school for 6 years. Oh, it's fun. And I gotta say, it hasn't changed as much as I thought it would. My high school is, I don't know if it's elementary and middle school or if it's just middle school now. But I went to like, I went to Catholic schools, and most of them are like closed / combined. In like most of my schools, I was either like the last class who went out or like second to last. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize that my little Skeletor tattoo matches my shirt. Sometimes I forget I have tattoos, and then I like see myself in like a video and I'm like, oh yeah, those are cool. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's like playing like a first person shooter game. Like I don't typically see like this part of my body unless I'm like reaching in front of myself. I like catch a glimpse of them sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, those are cool. I do like those. Doing a snoozy. Do you remember Valentine days at school as a kid? Yeah, I do. I remember hoping that like I would get like a snack with the Valentine. I didn't really want the cards. I was like more in it for the snacks that potentially came with the card. Like, what kind of snackies am I going with here today? I didn't like Valentine's Day. I never got any cards. Oh no. I feel like ours were like you had to bring enough in for like the class sort of a thing. Like it wasn't like individual um like giving them out. It was more like you had to bring in enough for like the whole class, or you know what I mean? So you were passing out to like your homeroom or whatever. Yeah, like in elementary school. Yeah, yeah. Oh, trust me, I was like not a hot commodity in high school. I was like bigger than everyone, so most of the boys thought I was weird. Apparently, tall girls weren't in the 2000s. I don't know. So yeah, like I never had like I think I only had a date to like one of my school dances. Otherwise, it was like we went in groups of friends or, you know, whatever. Yeah, spreading love in generous ways. I was like, please can everyone have a Hershey kiss with your Valentine's today? I'm like, unless you have a snack that comes with the card, I don't want the card. I only want the snacks. It's like, I'm here collecting candy, friends. Dylan, I love that. I'm just gonna come out and say I've never cared about the height of a woman I'd want to date. I appreciate that. I am in the same camp of like the people that I date. Like height doesn't really matter. It's just like a data point for me. Like it just gives me information about, I guess, what you look like as a person or whatever. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think it would be like silly to miss out on a person just because of their height, which is like, you know, it's like something they can't control. So like I always say like I would rather be complimented on like things that I've done than like the way that I like came out. Like I didn't pick any of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like compliment me on my beautiful tattoos or whatever. Like I didn't pick this body, face, hair. You know what I mean? Like I've obviously like colored my hair or whatever, but like I didn't pick this scenario. So like to me, your skin suit, as we were sort of talking about before, like you know, I want to know what the alien's like inside your brain, not so much this skin suit situation. Body is like not the most important part, you know. societal standards, exactly. Could you imagine if I was like if I was dating and like, you know, went on dating apps and I was like, I want to know about the alien in your head, not your skin suit? Do you think I would get more or less dates? Because I'm kind of a toss up on that one. I feel like there would be some weirdos that might be into that. I don't care about your skin suit. I'd be like, one of my photos would be like, would have to be that scene from Men in Black. Do you also have a galaxy on your cat's neck? If no, swipe left. Yeah, I like being able to be vulnerable with someone I'm with, like feel safe enough. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's why I say like, I don't know, like bodies and looks and things like that, like all that's going to change over time, like who you are as a human being, like your basic parts of who you are, you know, like that's typically not really going to change. You know, people change minorly, but like kind of who they are as a person typically isn't, you know, like super malleable or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you're basically trying to find your best friend. Like, can we talk at each other for like the rest of life? Are we gonna annoy each other with the conversations when we're both, you know, Willy Wonka gramping it in the bed, when we gotta lay next to each other and we can't move? Are we gonna have enough mentally to keep this going? Like, yeah, Dylan, I'm 5'9" myself, so not short by any means, but it really irks me how some people insist on how the guy always has to be taller than the girl when strength has no correlation with height. Right. It's, yeah, I mean, some of that is so silly. But also I'm like, you could miss out on like the most wonderful person in the world just because you wouldn't want to date a human being who's taller or shorter than you. Like, they could be lovely, you know? Yeah, do you get this reference? Man, random movie quote. That's, yeah, I'm always like, please. Please get it. If no, keep on cruising. What's up, Ari? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Just imagine having such a tall girlfriend, like, let's say that Russian model, Ekaterina Lisina, 6'9". Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. And a guy who is lazy to put clothes in a basket. I would think they would not survive 2 days. Right, yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't know, like, a zombie apocalypse happens, I don't think height's gonna be something we're all gonna really care about. Like, I don't know that that's gonna be like a way to find your life partner, so it's just like demographic information to me, I guess. In Brazil, it's really common for shorter guys to be with taller women, I think. I feel like women are also like, I feel like that's probably also true in a lot of countries where women are just naturally taller. You know, I would think like, I feel like when I went to like Switzerland, Germany, like they were pretty tall, like women, like as a whole. So I think like it's just probably also more common. I don't know. It's so silly that, again, like the height of another human being would determine whether or not like you would consider having them in your life. I don't know. Yeah, I was just say Croatia's tall, yeah, too. Average height is 5'11". Yeah. And then like there's some, you know, cultures where the average height for, you know, men would be much shorter. So it's like, you know, interesting. Also, women have fragile egos, don't deny it, you do. Yes, many, many, many do. And that's like a societal thing, and it's you know, a shame that people feel like they have to fit in that like mold, you know? What's up, Opium? Pass by and stop to say hi. Congratulations on the 4-year mark. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Welcome on in. Yeah, I was gonna say lots of dudes get hung up because of manhood. Yeah, it's just like, you know, It's like all just goofy, like how they always tell everyone, like, you know, you're supposed to be a certain way. Isn't it more fun to like just figure it out? I'm 5'12", so my ego is pretty strong. Thank you kindly, Lurk, and listening a bit. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. Opium. It's why I've also tried to shy away from looks as a factor of attractiveness for similar reasons, as stuff won't last forever anyways. Yeah, exactly. And thank you so much for the follow, Opium. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So it's like, you know, yeah, like I said, it's just like I can't imagine missing out on a potentially amazing human being just based on how tall off of the ground their body decided to grow. Like, it just seems so silly when you like, you know what I mean? When you actually like bring it down to what it actually is, not being like, oh, the guy has to be 6'2", and like all these stupid statistics that like, it's like that high value, whatever nonsense that gets spewed. It's like, what? Yeah, what's acceptable average in that realm? We are trained to see flaws. That's totally true. Yeah, I mean, the fact that like 9-year-olds are wanting to use like retinols and stuff is, you know, the society stuff. It's like you're 9, you don't really have any flaws. Like, like barely could have a pimple at that point. You know what I mean? Like, why are we doing retinols for aging? Yeah, especially since some people are unfortunate enough not to be gifted looks, like a certain percentage of people. And there's like all different sorts of looks, even just in general, of like what society deems as beautiful is like also a certain standard. That we've fed everyone to say that like this is supposed to be beautiful or this is what you're supposed to like. And that's definitely like not true for a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like they there are a lot of different ways that you can like rearrange a human, like Mr. Potato Head sort of a scenario, you know? Like there's all different ways that people could be attractive in different ways to different people. So again, it's more just like a data point to me. It's not like a value. Oh my gosh, Dwarven. My wife had a Sudanese coworker, very tall guy. First time I met him, his first words to me, "You are a tiny man." That's why I love when kids call me big and like their parents will be like, "Oh no, honey, like she's not big, she's tall." And I'm like, "No, I'm like literally big. I'm 6'2". I look like a fucking giant to that child." Like, they're correct. I'm big. It's like, don't hit with semantics. I am big. It's true. I'm a giant to that child. Like they come up to my knees, like, you know. Oh my gosh. Everyone's hitting enter. Everyone's getting too excited, hitting enter too fast. And so it's like, as long as you have physical attraction, you know, if that's important to you, because there's also like, you know, folks who are like ace and whatnot. Like, as long as you're both happy, no one else needs to care. You know what I mean? Like, weeks ago, I was asked by one Serbian streamer on purpose because of Slovenian streamer in chat, "You had girlfriend from both Serbian and Slovenian nationality. Which one are crazier?" I was keeping quiet no matter what I was said. I would have been under fire from them both. That's funny. How does that fit together? Dylan, I've heard that my generation is actively trying to look older than millennials due to some of the TV shows that have depicted fully grown adults as high school students. Oh my gosh. Euphoria being the perfect example. Dylan, I literally was just talking with my stylist about that today. I told her to go look at, but it's also like some of them are trying to look that older, but also there's one guy I follow. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. I think his first name is like Jordan. He's like a black guy, like beard, short hair, and I think he has glasses, and he's the one who does like the recipe thing. But he also like gives you like little hacks for stuff. Like, great account, very funny, and he's like younger than me, and I thought he would have been like my age. Jordan the Stallion, yeah, I think you're right. And he's like younger than me, like in his 20s, like Gen Z. And I was like, sir, I thought you were like, yeah, I thought he was like over 40. I thought he was like at least like 35, 36 or whatever, because he also carries himself like very maturely. And you know, when he said he was like Gen Z, I was like, what is going on? So I like, I was literally telling my stylist about that. I was like, you have to look this up, because there is this thing about like Gen Z looking older, and people were saying it was like the stress of like of life. I was like, I would believe that. But yeah, Avery, it's not to say that there isn't some need for physical attraction, but not everyone has that. Some are just emotional different strokes. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I find myself attractive to intellect regardless of how attractive I find someone. Opium. Exactly. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Yeah, and I definitely have some physical preferences, but a hottie who's a jerk is not attractive. Avery, I agree. Yeah. And it's like, again, like when we're laying there doing the Willy Wonka Grandpa Joe in the bed thing, what are we gonna have to talk about? Anything? Are we just not gonna talk? Grandma, the easiest thing to do is don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks of you. My ex-wife couldn't understand why I didn't care what her sister's husband thinks of me. I would love to be like that, and I think that that's like the goal, you know. I'm working on that. But yeah, I think that's like kind of the gist of, but it's also like for other people to stop caring about what other people are doing too. You know what I mean? Like, it's the perception of being judged. Like, if we all collectively stop judging, then perhaps that perception would be kind of there, like... Oh my gosh. Dwarven, people often think my 19-year-old son is my younger brother. I'm like, this is my son, oh my god. Yeah, I feel you, Avery. Not always easy for people, it's very difficult for me. It's the autistic holy grail. But yeah, welcome in, Gremlin. Almost too fascinating. I agree. Beginning millennial here, 80s babies. Yeah, so I'm 36, so 87. I was born. So yeah, oh my god, but then my stylist this morning was also telling me that she started going to a new person to get her nails done, and she's like very early 20s and couldn't believe that my stylist is 31, I think. And kept saying to her, like, you look so good for 31. I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but it's so funny. She was like, you look so good for 31. And I was like, I don't know what you're supposed to look like at 31. I'm sure she meant it as a compliment, but it was just like funny. She was like, what am I supposed to look like? Oh my gosh. Yeah, just accept who you are, and what others think won't change that. That's the goal, I think. Yeah. Internal compass and morals. Yeah. You said 26 wrong, Opium. I wish I said 26 wrong. I truly do. It's honestly so difficult for me to decide if someone has aged very well over the years, because it's become so normalized now to use anti-aging stuff to look youthful. It is, yeah, Dylan, and I think that's like the interesting part of like Gen Z maybe trying to look older, or like makeup styles, or clothing styles or, you know, whatever it is that's like maybe giving that perception, but it's like, I don't know, like there's so much range in what you look like just in general. And then like aging and like based on like job or like environmental exposures, you know, like it's probably such a like if we actually looked at like the spectrum of like, you know what I mean, if we took like everyone who was 30 years old in the world and like actually took a photo of all of them and then like put them all together, like I wonder what that spectrum would actually look like. And if it's like our perception is just skewed because of like media. Now I'm like, now that's gonna be, I'm gonna be doing that on my phone later tonight, looking that kind of shit up. Grim, I'll be 30 or 45 this year. My life until now has been a roller coaster, and the fact that I'm still alive has given me a certain look on life. I can definitely appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Avery, it's like when you tell someone you're autistic, well, you don't look it. It's okay, my cousin is autistic and he has a job. I got carded well into my 30s. I still get carded often. I was out to dinner on Saturday for a friend of mine's birthday who's younger than me. She's 28 maybe, 29. And all of her friends are probably like her age or younger. And I like did not get like 75% of the references at the dinner table. And it's been a long time. I like to think of myself as like kind of hip. I don't know. But I was like, oh my god, who are you guys talking about? What is this? Like the whole time I was just like, oh, I'm so old. I was like, this is the first time in my life that I was like, I don't know what's happening. But they all almost shit themselves when they found out how old I was, because they thought I was like Maya's age, like 28. I was like, okay. I didn't know what was happening at the table the whole time, but I'm glad I look like I'm supposed to be with you and I'm not like your designated driver mom. I was like, okay, that makes me feel better. I recently read a story of a 28-year-old woman who posted a picture of herself with her natural age, and she received some truly vile comments just because she didn't resort to all this anti-aging stuff. I have seen ones where people are doing like, this is the face of like a 30-year-old woman that's not had like, you know, Botox, or, you know, doesn't really do like, you know, where you have to go to a doctor's office type of skincare treatments or whatever. Like I just use moisturizer at home, and yeah, I mean, I'm honestly like curious what like so opium, yeah, you're right, in that for whatever reason autistic people tend to look younger because of certain factors. I've always looked young, but then when I was younger I was perceived as older also, which is like weird. I always look young for my age, and found out you may have ASD my whole life and didn't know it. I just got diagnosed at 34, so there's time for everyone. And like that's, you know, you can, for me, self-diagnosis is all fine, well and good. So let's see. One of the best ways to avert aging is to not eat too much. I told I look 31 and attribute that to eating a hefty lunch and almost nothing the rest of the day. I'm like a dinner girl. I won't eat until like dinner, but I'm like on that same almost like not purposeful intermittent fasting. It's every time someone will mention that, I'm like, I'm doing it not on purpose. Grizzer, what's up? Welcome. I've never been carded, probably because I've looked 45 since I was 17. Listen, on my 21st birthday, I went to the liquor store to just like, I wanted the experience of being carded, and they didn't card me because he thought I was too old to need to be carded. I was like, sir, this is the day. Hello? Like, you're ruining this for me. It's just sad that some people have become so brainwashed by media that seeing people who embrace their natural age will get unfairly judged for it, Dylan. Yeah. It's like the like Pamela Anderson, there's a couple of them that are like going without makeup to all the shows and stuff, and it's like this big like write-up every time, and I'm like, guys, chill. The more energy you put into your body, the more free radicals will be produced. I do, there is some interesting stuff with like the free radicals. I definitely don't know enough about it, you know. I was watching a stream before, and that guy was wearing a strapless ball dress of his sister, and now you're wearing a skeleton. Swim Shady, what's up? Welcome in. Everybody's all over the place with their outfits today, apparently. Anytime someone tells me I look young for my age, I just say it was all clean living. I don't really have a trick. I think mine's like genetic, because people used to always say like my grandparents on my mom's side looked very young, and you know. I remember learning about free radical substitution in my chemistry classes. What's up, Deathwish? Welcome in. Hey, hope you're doing well. It's a wonderful top. Thank you, thank you. Grizzer, you were hyped to bust your idea. I was like, sir, this is the day. This is my birthday. Can you please card me? Like, this is why I'm here. I didn't even need any of this. This is just why I'm here. Grim, totally. I think I'm on the spectrum ever so slightly and don't like making food after I get off work. Yep. So I just eat at work and then I'm fine the rest of the day. That's basically a very similar reason to why I only eat at night. It's like the activity of doing it, but also for me, if I like start eating earlier during the day, I'm more likely to get sucked into like sitting all day. I don't know what that, it's like keeping the shoes on to do activities at the house, sort of a thing. Like,
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. Oh, I am a meat popsicle.
Thank you so much for
just showing you support.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. Dickover, thank you so much for the bits. And I forgot that I put that. I forgot that was my 200 one. Meat popsicle. Oh man. Free radical substitution. My inner nerdage activated. Swim. I've heard that sunlight tends to age your skin faster, so countries that are more sunlight heavy probably have a greater effect on age. Yeah, I think there's definitely like a part of that. For sure. I don't think you understand. You will card me and you will say happy birthday. I know. I was like looking at him like, are you gonna... This is the whole reason I'm here, sir. I was carded for alcohol in stores up until I left university. Ever since, never been asked for ID. Interesting. I wonder if you give off like a different vibe now. Grim, I do feel that. I've been forced to adult for 8 hours already. I don't want to adult on my time off. Listen, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Grizzer, yeah, I read that Bruce Willis is completely unable to speak now. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. But I hope he's otherwise doing about as well as he can, you know. And thank God for his meat popsicle. I was looking for ones from Fifth Element. For whatever reason, that one, I was like, yep, that's the one. Opium. I spent a lot of time in the sun and I worked at a tanning salon. Ooh, it was like the worst idea. God, just terrible. And I was like very tan when I worked at the tanning salon, and I still look pretty young, and I have gone to a dermatologist, and I've literally had 3 people at my dermatologist appointment, like a med student, a resident, and the attending, all looked at me head to toe for moles and things, because I was like, I was stupid, very stupid for a long time. So like, can you check? Because I can't imagine that I don't have something funky, and I had nothing funky, which is fantastic. But yeah, I definitely think that there's like a genetic component. Because like my grandmother always looked very, very young, like had a lot of fullness still in her face, even like into her 90s. So yeah, it's like very fascinating. Chris Tucker, oh my gosh, one of my favorite. I have to find more Avery of the from Fifth Element. I often feel like I look younger than my age implies, but then I remember that I already have eye bags and a full beard at my age. I'm done. Grim, you're gonna be 45 soon. You think I was used to the whole adulting bullshit? No. No. Why? Adulting is stupid. Why are any of us doing it? We need a better game plan. Eye bags have less to do with age and more to do with genetics. That's probably true. I do think that there's probably a lot more of that is like more genetic familial related. Adults are just children trying not to act like children. I had to go to an event on Saturday morning for a like new massage spot that opened up. They're like a national chain, but they have beautiful like locations. And one of the influencer content creators that was there is like I think she said she was like an elementary or middle school principal or something. And I was like, oh good, you're in charge of all of us then, because I was like, me and you are probably potentially like the close to the oldest ones here. I was like, we're all probably like ADHD. I was like, you might have to wrangle us. Just as an FYI. Shares the cucumber patch, eye patch remedy. Yeah, 8 billion people across the globe, all with different genetics. Yeah, I definitely have to look for more, like gifts and stuff. Yes, asthma can cause eye bags. That is an interesting, like the allergy, like eye bags. Because I'm actually Asian, I've heard they tend to get eye bags much sooner. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, there is like an asthma allergy eye bag thing. That is a real thing. What's up, Shane? Welcome in. Irish and Italian talkative. Oh my gosh. What's my heritage? So, I am mostly Polish, from both my mom and dad's side. I'm Italian from my dad's side, and then I'm like Russian, Ukrainian from my mom's side. Like by verbal history, we're Russian, but when I did the 23andMe, it showed up more Ukrainian, so like about the same probably. You know, I don't know how far along. Like, we don't have a lot of good records going, like, super far back in our family, so I don't know, like, how long ago that would have been. To, like, you know, I don't know, like, where exactly we would have come from. I don't think our family, like, has that information, so. 100% Valkyrie. I have asthma too, and my eye bags are just coming, but that's due to drinking too much beer. Could be. Opium, I'm Native American and French. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't find that out until I was 37. Interesting. Oh boy, the heritage question. I remember we had a discussion about this previously. Yeah. Yeah, so our family has been in America for a long time, but in terms of like our holidays and traditions, ethnically we follow more Polish, Russian and Italian sort of things, so. Not like a very good American, because I don't really have like a gun or anything. Oh, yeah. Asian people also have more melanin in their skin due to being darker. Helps curb the effect of sunlight. Oh, yeah, interesting. Polish, Ukrainian, Russian explains the striking features. Well, thank you. No, I'm not getting sucked into this discussion, guy. I will say Americans are Americans. That's funny, Grim. Yeah, I would say there's like a few things that are definitely like traceable that our family does, but we're not like I don't know. I guess like don't have like tons of family traditions. It is definitely weird in America because it's like typically more of a like immigrant country, you know, if you're not indigenous or native. So it is like that weird, what Grim is talking about, like ethnicity versus like we're living in America for multiple, like generations, and we'll still discuss like longer time away heritage, I guess. That's interesting. I know the trail my genetic family took to get where I am now, but I don't see them as heritage per se. The Oregon Trail. Did they get dysentery? Oh my gosh. What a great game though. I feel like if you didn't die many times playing Oregon Trail. Oh, that's interesting, Grim. From Africa through the Middle East to approximately Mongolia and then a straight line west to Finland where my family are now. Interesting. Yeah, I find like the migration of people and like just like the where people kind of traveled across time, just interesting. Oh my god, that's funny. They did take a little John into Sweden and said nope and came back to Finland. Like, nah, not for us. That's not the one. That's so funny. Opium, I found a vast history to my heritage on the family tree app some years back. I may own a castle in France because of all the royal seals I found. Interesting. I definitely don't think we're descended from anything cool. Although I'm trying to think, I can't think where my uncle was, that he saw like a man who was like a spitting image of like my grandfather, so like his dad. Maybe he was in Ukraine. I can't remember, but he even took a picture with the guy. They had somebody like translate and then showed him pictures of like our grandfather, his dad, and was like, oh, holy shit, like, You guys look like so similar that we were all like, do you think this is like like a long lost brother, or like what are you guys? What's going on here? But it was just funny because he was like, oh my gosh, we were just like having a drink, and he's like, I just happened to like turn. It was like, oh my god. Like, that could have been my dad sitting there. It was just funny. Bossman, where all have you traveled? Any faves? So I have been to, when I was like 18, my uncle lived in Switzerland. He still lives in Switzerland. But he gave me a trip to Europe. So we did, we flew into like London, did a bunch in England, went to France, did Paris. Then we went to Switzerland, did a whole bunch throughout Switzerland, like popped into like Liechtenstein. I can't think what else. There were like some right around there that you could like literally get your passport stamped. So we did like a little loop the one day, and then went down to Italy, did like the Amalfi Coast, Capri, and then flew home out of Rome. Trying to think. Other than that, I've been to Costa Rica, which is lovely. That might be it for out of the country. I can't remember. Yeah, Grim. So there's a friggin' mix of DNA in me that would take years to track it all down. I just think it's cool. I have some Viking in me. Very cool. NorseGrimGod.com. Considering I'm Norse through and through, it's not a big thing, just anything. Oh no, it's very cool. Yeah, Pura Vida, yeah. I liked Costa Rica quite a little bit. I was down there with, when I was getting my master's in public health. Our school had an agreement with their public health school that we would essentially like kind of exchange. So like we spent like 2 weeks in Costa Rica, and then their students would come up to see us for like 2 weeks. So we spent a lot of time, like we weren't really, like I saw the beach for like a hot second. But we got to go through like a ton of their hospitals and like their health systems and things like that, which for me was very cool. Like big health dork, so yeah. Lovely, lovely people, lovely food. Highly recommend. Oh, Obi, maybe the Elver runes tattooed. I have no Viking King yet. Enjoy your call, Avery. Oh, Grim, that's really cool. You made a gold ring that has the inscription "Protect the wearer from harm, sickness, and evil." It took you ages to carve out. That's so cool. Man, I hate when marketing emails like get me.
Well, shit. What y'all doing?
Thank you, Bossman, for the well shit. I love Leslie Jordan. Okay. Okie dokies. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm carrying too much, of course I am. Okay. I don't really know where I am in here. So hold on 1 second. Bossman, what do you think so far of Cyberpunk? I really like it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's so fun and so much to explore. I'm like a loot girl, like having like shit to look for, even if I'm like not doing a mission or I'm just like running in between a location. So I like that there's like lots that's kind of like interactive, you know? She heavy though. I gotta. Oops. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Do a little quick crafting here. Mm-mm-mm. Should not be so heavy this time, but let's also make sure we've read all of our shards here. All right, let's see where we are right now. Okay, let's look at our journal. Beat on the brat. Ringing kabuki. Let's see where that is. Let's run over to do that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the donation, Bossman. I appreciate that. Alright. Trying not to get hit by a car. Cool. Oh, I like her outfit. Very easily distracted. A treat. Oh, we're still going up this way. Ring in Kabuki. What you guys got going on in here? Nothing? That, like, the explosion of taste commercial cracks me up every time. Very over the top. It's dusty. Little police vest over there. I guess I gotta go up.
An explosion of taste!
An explosion of taste.
The game is more stressful than life itself.
Like I just say the game is more stressful than life itself. Guys.
Hey, Goro. Wow. You look like a million eddies.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm into this. Thank you so much for the follow, Lama-sama. We appreciate you. Saw you on my recommended. Thought I'd give you a follow. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Llama. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Ven. I'm sorry that the redeem didn't go through. You would have scared me though, for sure, because I did not see it come through initially. I'll have to look at that in a minute. Where? I saw a shiny over here somewhere. There we go. Oh boy. Where am I going here? Oh, there I guess. She blocked Ven. I did not. I genuinely did not block that. He finally blocked it. I did not. I promise.
This is pointless.
These like
I know where I'm gonna strike before I do it.
cute little like 80s outfits going on here. Oh, can you? No. Look at these boofuses.
Here for a fight. Which one of you is my guy?
Me.
Wasn't expecting a tag team.
Look at these
Whatever,
goofins.
I guess. So, who do I got first?
No, you don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
So, what? I'm seeing double?
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess. The twins had a close bond, but they wanted to be closer, stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks, and now they're
Well, one person.
me. One person, two bodies. My
Oh.
bodies do everything together. Everything.
Really do everything together, guys. Oh boy. Also new hair. Yeah. I got one of my rows of extensions out, and she messed around with the hair that she put back in, but she also curled it, which you know is why it's down. I'm back. What are we playing? We are back to Cyberpunk. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just fight these doofuses.
Oh, and if another one of you pops up, I don't mind beating a third ass.
I don't mind beating
You got
a
a sharp
third
tongue,
ass.
no doubt about it. Let's see how that helps you when fists start flying. So, can we get started?
How darky. Yeah, I guess let's
Show me
do
what
this.
you got.
Oh boy. Ah, where's the other guy?
Stop! Stop! I give up!
I dropped the boys.
And you had enough like your brother or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
Okay, it sounds like my my sound alerts aren't coming through, so hang on, I'll have to fix that.
Don't worry. There's always the next fight.
Yeah, Gremlin, it's time for me to go wind down my brain for bedtime time. Thank you for the conversation once again. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Have a good night, Grim. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. Bye. Okay.
Listen, out of curiosity,
I need to know more
you
about these
guys
two
can
goobs.
read each other's thoughts?
No. Same person, same thoughts. If that weren't the case, I'd be on schizoid meds.
Incredible. Well, good to see you transition from circus ring to boxing ring.
Give me a break.
Hey, sure the Ripper didn't swap anything else out? Felt like I was fighting against four left hands.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I don't know why it's showing all of my channel points as an error occurred, so I'll have to look at that, and debit you guys back, your points or whatever, because it sounds like maybe sound alerts is down. I don't know. I can't really tell. Oh my gosh, Fed, good for you. 15 stream streak. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, now, what are we doing? I got my money. I want to go read this thingamajigger. And then, anything else up here? Hi. Hi, cool friends. Oop. Okay, where to next? Big in Japan. Okay. Ooh. My favy. Oh, I love to do that to people. My friends. Oh, knife in midair. I love that. Okay. That was very foggy. Oop. More friends. Ugh. Oh, I done killed some peeps. Okay. Just yelling. Getting rid of some stuff. I love random screens in the game. Okay. Hi. Just taking all your guys' stuff. Alright, let's stay out. Troops down there. I don't see any. I have a bloody bandage. That's what I was hoping for. A bloody bandage. Hey, what's up, Ricky? How we doing? Oop, oh, wasn't paying attention. There we go. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. How's yours? It's not a bad Monday, as far as Mondays go. I hope yours is going pretty decent. You know? About as good as a Monday can go. Up here. Too much looting. I'm getting sidetracked here. Assault in progress. An assault. Where? Where is said assault that's in progress? I would like to solve that problem. I don't know where the assault is. Trying to peek. Oop. A blue shiny. We gotta go. Oh yeah, that's right. Ricky, I just woke up. It's 3:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. That's right. I always forget when I look at the calendar or the calendar, the time zone things I have up here. Pain editors and morality rates. Oh god, he scared me. I don't know why I wasn't ready for him. Aw. I love to open up people's windows. At a Frigidator.
Need to buy some meds.
I don't really need to buy any
Yes.
meds, but I do want to check this out. Oh, you don't have anything very good though. That's not very exciting. Okay. There's like a hacky thing up there, but how do I... Oop. Oh, a little something there. Not electrically charged. Okay, well, oh, gotta get up there. So where are we going? Oh my god, that guy looks familiar. Like he looks like someone. I wonder who. I get that way sometimes though. Like I'll see someone, like a character, and I'm like, oh my god, who is that? Like. With the forehead wrinkles, ridges. I mean, yeah. I know what you mean. I think I need to quit typing and go play video games. I think you do too. Take a little brain break. Oh boy, look out. It's some scary version of hide and seek. Big boom. I made a big boom. Oh, I did have some good news. I finally got an idea when my surgery is. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you got an update with that. The assault in progress. Oh! That sounded like me, ready or not, here I come. Oh, that's scary. I too am tired of playing hide and seek. That's scary sentiment there, friend. A freezer. Schwink. I do like putting people in freezers and stuff. I think that is a very fun part of the game. Which I feel like if you took that out of context, I do like putting people in freezers, you know. Did I not get that? Oop. I hate that I get stuck on walls and things so often. Little grow situation there, yeah? Right? Ooh. Whee! just like to explode stuff. It's fun. Are you playing as the Street V, Nomad V, Corpo V? I figured I did like I tried to do like a healthcare takedown from the inside when I was working in healthcare, so I feel like it fits a little more like naturally with my life. I like putting people into freezers. I feel like you're baiting me into clipping that. What's up, Ninja? Welcome in. How we doing? Your out of context clips of chat that you put in were hilarious. Avery, by the way. I feel like maybe that'll have to be a feature someday of like reading clips from chat without context. Predator. With a little treaty.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101.
Folded up person, sorry.
Attacks on unaffiliated
Oh, I gotta
persons
get up
has
there
not
too.
exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised the threshold to advising travelers to avoid side roads. We'll continue to keep you informed as the situation develops.
Okay. I feel like I got most of the treats and things. I gotta get up on top of here. Oops. Make an out of context yes channel in Discord and you'll get plenty of submissions. Yes. My cat is currently loafing, so at the moment she could attack me. That's so funny. Let's see. Boop-a-doo. Okay. I love scaring people. Okay. Find and open the container with no future graffitied on it. Yes. We will do that. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Bossman. I appreciate you so much. Welcome on into the chill pills. Hope you enjoy your emotes and things. Which I think I saw that they added emote slots. Like more emote slots for partners and affiliates, which would be nice. I love fun emotes, so. Nothing. Hello, friend. Got a little grow operation in there too, excuse me. Cheese knives. Guitar pick and cheese knives. Thank God I got those. What would I have done without the guitar pick and cheese knife? A bolero jacket? Uh-oh. Oh. Everyone looks very frightened here. What's going on? Can I have that? A bloody bandage. Get it. I don't know if you're dancing. If you're dancing, get it. Oh yeah, one more week and then surgery. I forgot about that, Ninja. I feel like I'm sure I will see you before then, but if not, you know, good luck with your surgery, just in case. Oops. Oh. 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 There we go. I'm just I broke it a bit. Oh, nice 3-stream streak, Ninja. My oh my, 3 times I watch this cute face or I must be hooked. Yes. Oh my god, I love those cat eyes. What's up, Shelter? Hey. I saw you followed me, so I wanted to drop by and say hi. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I can't tell if that's it. None up there. Okay. I still gotta find the container with no future on it, apparently. I don't know. Stuck again. Help. I already see these goofs. Do you guys have a container in here I haven't opened? Well, I haven't gotten that, but any containers anywhere. Oh, is this the one? Oh, scary. In here. Oh!
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Yeah, let's call Dennis.
Hey, got a status? Find the package?
He could have told me that his package is a person, but yeah, I did find it. Shelter, I'm doing well. How are you?
You could have told me. The package was a man.
My water tank is leaking. Oh no.
I'd use the post office. Get over it.
Well, who is he?
The ambassador to Mexico. Jesus, it doesn't matter who he is. I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
Dennis.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
What? Asshole hung up.
Hello? Pick up the body, carry the body to the car. Come on. Look how slow I gotta walk. Oh, come on. Can't be serious. Oop. Sorry I had to put you down while I looted that man that I killed. It's very embarrassing. No damage anywhere. Looks like it's near the condensation drain. Hopefully I can get someone to look at it. Yeah. I hope you can get someone sooner rather than later. I feel like leaks are such a pain in the ass. Shelter. I'm so well. Me and my partner are in the process of moving to our new house. Oh, that's exciting. Are you moving far, kind of close, or just like more space? I like to live vicariously through other people, so like share, you know, if you want to, anything about moving. I have too many people here. Okay. Gonna hide myself in here for a hot second while the ad's running. And loot the bros if ale. He looks like he would drink bros if ale. If I'm just saying. Oh, it's actually our first home together, so it's a big move for both of us, but a welcome one. Oh, it's in a fun new area, not too far from family. Very cool. Well, shit, I know you. Oh my god. Then who do you know? Oh my gosh. Alright. We got all the weird little things. Let's just pick this dude up. So we're ready to go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm curious who you guys know each other through or whatever. While we're here, I'm actually gonna run to the restroom super quick. So I will be right back. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. Thank you for the potty command, Ninja. What else would I love more about you, fave game? So Shelter, gosh, fave game. Maybe Baldur's Gate maybe this year. I only started re-gaming since like March of this year, so like not even a year yet. But I really like Baldur's Gate. Cyberpunk has been amazing. The Witcher has been amazing. I love Stardew Valley. There's probably more games I like than have disliked. Yeah, Ninja, Stream Elements is a little goofy today, but so is sound alerts. Like all of my like channel alerts weren't working today, so I don't know if there's like some system-y issue going on. Baldur's Gate, stop. We have to chat about it. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, so good. And I knew nothing about D&D before that, and that's what I thought was amazing about the game is that like I mean, it's definitely not like user-friendly, but it's like, I guess user-friendly enough that I had never done anything like D&D related and could like pretty easily kind of like pick it up and like may not even understand like the minute details or like the real deep version of it, but like I still had so much fun playing it, you know? I still haven't finished it, my first playthrough all the way through either. I'm in like Act 3 and I got stuck in one of the rooms, like in a fight somewhere. Karlach glitched. I like couldn't, she wouldn't die. She just gets pummeled like permanently. But she will not die, so I can't like res her and she's like stuck in the room and I refuse to depart without her. So I'm trying to figure out how to either get back into the room, but now I couldn't remember how to get into the room, like it was a whole thing. And then like, I guess I probably started playing The Witcher and then, you know, I got obsessed with The Witcher. This is put the body in the trunk. There it goes. Oh, is he gonna fit? Oh, his legs were definitely outside the car. Get in Dennis's car. Oh, I have to deliver the body, my least favorite. Oh gosh, okay. Sorry. Ooh. This car doesn't actually handle so bad. Some of them handle so terribly. It makes like the driving experience just awful. Leave the car.
Still tuned in? Stay if you want. We'll keep playing. 93.9.
Oh, still haven't played The Witcher. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend. Like, I still also haven't finished that game. I didn't even get into the DLCs yet. Too many things to play, too little time. I have 4 playthroughs on the go. Oh my gosh. Shelter, that's amazing. But yes, for the most part,
I see that.
my mods,
Well
I just want
done.
to
Excellent work.
make fun things happen.
then they're all
Memes
right,
and shit.
Hariyoshi?
Like,
They need to give me hope.
yeah, Ninja,
Something the matter?
you can add him to whatever.
Early warning about the tigers would have been nice.
You can like add him to both or
I had a
whatever.
hunch you'd manage this just fine. Given that you're here now, I see I was right.
So
Who is this
who
guy?
is this guy?
He'll tell you his story. Hariyoshi?
In Japan, brain sergeant, top of all. Good instinct. One day, Tiger Claw boss needs surgery. But both die on table.
Oh no.
Tiger Claws were very angry.
Yeah.
I hide in boat, swim to America. Here, Dennis saved me. But there is secret. I killed Tiger Claw boss on purpose. World best surgeon, make no mistake.
Word.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know, here.
May this blade serve you well.
Okay, I got you, Ninja. I will send him a link.
What's your name again?
Brain sergeant, world best. Good instinct.
Where are you from?
Where are you from exactly?
Brain sergeant, world best. Good instinct.
NANI?!
What? What? Okay, link sent. Easier for me to just do it now while I'm thinking of it. Uh-oh, Bossman ready to attack. So we can use all the bot commands, even the hidden ones. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ninja is like ulta mod. I think you know more about modding than I've ever met. Like anyone else that has. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. Let's go to that little fast travel mark, which is over here. Random music. Look out. Alright, let's go to y'all. Old school nerd, nothing fancy. A ninja. Okay, we are back at my apartment area, so let me pull some items quickly. Four bloody bandages. Gross. Okay. So now, let's see. So this is my apartment. So let's go here. Shelter, love to see you have an open space for neurospicy peeps. I'm a therapist, so cherish these sort of communities. Oh, amazing. That's awesome. Bossman, may I recommend something for building your character? Evenly distribute your attributes evenly up until 15, and then focus on stacking your tech ability. Okay, interesting. I do like the option to have like the other like you know, when you have to have like a certain amount of cool or whatever to like say something. All right, did a nappy. Let her sleep like a real person. Okay. I don't really know what I'm wearing at the moment. We're gonna check it out though. Oh my god. A therapist, how are you dealing with crazy people like me who identify as ninja penguins? Got any advice for how I can get good fishing spots? Let's see. Like that's a cute little outfit. Need a different something here. Oh, Cora, I can smell your stinky breath. That's such a great feature in the cat. Okay, good enough. Put some stuff in here. Shane, hi Ninja, I'm just sitting here lurking, notice me. Dun, dun, dun. I totally need a penguin ninja emote. You do, actually. Okay. So the cat is the other way. Down one of the halls. So we left some cat food. And we will have a cat soon. Ooh, who's these? don't be bad in my apartment building, and I won't have to do things like that to you. Epic street cred. I don't know if I've been down here or not.
Sign up for our platinum plan today. 999.
Maybe?
Don't forget, you're worth it.
Okay, I do have to talk to Barry. Or Gent. An explosion of taste. If not in cooler reflex for witty responses, the other in intelligence is another beneficial attribute along with technical helps you gain more access to loot. Ooh, okay. Why do you think they made a movie about us Happy Feet? Happy Feet 3 was going to be about Ninja Penguin School, but it disappeared poof into a soft puff of smoke.
When danger lurks, Trauma Team will be there. Sign up for our platinum plan today, because your life is worth it. 999.
So let's try talking to Barry.
Don't forget.
Barry? Am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V! Your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then, you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a conk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember.
What up, Barry?
What do you want?
Oh, just chatting. Stay strong. I just want to talk. People like us have to get used to loss. I just want to talk.
Just want to talk, that's all. I know it's what you need right now, even if you don't want to admit it. I can't turn back time for you, but I can sit next to you and listen. Remind you that you're not in this alone.
Now, hold on a sec. We barely know each other, and you just rock up here talking to me about my problems. Where'd you get the idea something with me was up? You watching me? Someone send you?
Your friends asked me to drop by. You should get out of here, out of their little. Oop, hi, Cora. Just. Oh, would you like to sit? Hi, friend. Ah, thanks. I think his friends asked me to drop by.
You got me. Your friends asked me to drop in on you, so I thought, hey, why not? He's a stand-up guy. Who cares if he has shitty taste when it comes to street shredders?
Come back just to get your ass kicked? Man, you really know how to cheer a guy up. Maybe those two asshats really are worried about me.
Cora.
All right, come on in. You want to talk, so let's talk.
No, sorry. No, I'm not dancing. Not dancing with you. I guess we're gonna hang out with Barry. What's up with your bathroom, Barry? Don't mind me just looking at your stuff. Ooh, just reading that real quick.
Leave it, all right?
Wow, you got lots of stuff going on here.
I lost someone close to me, too. Damn good friend.
What do you mean,
Let's chat it
two?
up.
Wait. This about Andrew? They, told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
Guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles.
Woof.
I
couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
What about
You
your
didn't
friends
have
on the
anyone
force?
to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes. According to him.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway,
I love that
they don't know
ninja.
everything. Better that way.
I guess I'll
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
be weird
Doesn't
and
matter.
ask questions.
Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and a niche will have to do.
So Andrew was like a grandpa.
So then
to you?
Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams, about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know? He was the last living record of those times.
Everyone's got their
Mendez
limits.
doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
If you felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Okay.
Sure thing. Take care.
What are his shoes? Come back here. How are those staying on your feet, sir? What are those shoes? What are these? What are those? How are those staying on his feet? Okay, well. You're welcome. Find Andrew's niche before talking to the cop. Where is the niche exactly? Oh. Well, that's far. Nope. That one. Alright, we'll finish that one in a second. Rainbow Club Cadenza. Oops. Oh my gosh, that's cool then. For your cousin's wedding, her brother and I used the last of the metal we had to forge her Aaron sword. And Andril, her husband, they used it to cut their cake. That's cool. God, the commercials in here are awful. Commercials are just as bad as in real life.
Hello, Night City. I'm Jillian Jordan with N54 News, and this is your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware. Police experts
Thanks for
have
the info,
confirmed
friend.
the
Bye.
identified virus can lead to spyware failure.
So,
Oops. Go around. Oops.
You don't want to fuck with me?
No, I don't. You're right. Ale for flavor. Oh my god, the ads are so funny. That one's great. Probably should have fast traveled, but here we are. I haven't gotten hit by a car yet, so I feel like that's kind of a plus if I'm being honest. Yeah, okay, well, that was a blast. Wait.
Look out! She's hacking!
Alright, I lost my, my wanted status. Look at this mess. All for little old me. Oh god. god. Explosion of flavor. Okay. Can I squeeze through?
Johnny? Pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team.
Lost my lunch and dinner.
Huh.
Hi, friend.
This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later, they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
Rooms all covered in tar? Right? And you can't even wash them down with
Okay, we should go ask the staff about the club.
10 casinos, 5 pools, top-end brain dance equipment.
Hey. Rainbow Cadenza mean anything to you?
Oh no, another one. Aren't you too young for this?
To what now?
Every day, some sad grandpa in his old leather comes in here.
Oh my
asks
God.
where is his old rainbow club. And I'm like a broken record. Tell all of them the Corp brought them out 20 years ago. I should put up a sign.
Looking for
Know
some
anything
samurai
about bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, dunno, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black? Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophant friends.
Wouldn't happen to know where I could find him?
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
Does a shop in there? What's he sell?
What's he selling?
Organic strawberries and cream. What do you think? He sells ancient dusty tapes of ancient dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Cream. Thanks.
Okay. Find the vendor selling tapes. Oh wait.
Been in Night City long now?
Long enough to know I should not answer seemingly harmless questions. Eat, pay, and be on your way.
See what kind of food they have.
I figured. What can I get you?
What's up, Fritz? Welcome in. Okay, I called the plumber. They'll send someone tomorrow, but apparently it's already been replaced once, so I don't know what it's gonna cost. Oh gosh. My cousin's a plumber a few towns away. I don't like calling him for help, but I may need him. Oh yeah. First thing he always says is, "Oh, those guys suck," or "Oh, that model sucks. I want a damn water heater fixed," right? Okay. Racketeer. Go find this goofy cheapers.
Glad you could clear your schedule. Okay, you got it.
Hey, looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop? Something from us cracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, Jim. Just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
So we gotta get some good tunes
Bet
here.
I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask? Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
See, I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even
Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the corporal world. He died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
It's weird that that guy looks through his visor at you.
Now looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs?
Fuck. First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gonk off the street.
Okay. I remember the gigs at Rainbow Cadenza. I know what they say about Johnny at Arasaka. I know not. Do this last one.
Poser? Know everything there is to know about Silverhand.
Go on. Impress me.
Know what he told Carrie the last time they met. Fuck this band. Not your crowd, not your noise. Do your own thing.
Yeah, sure. I could think up a million conversations they had. There were no witnesses.
We'll do I remember the gigs, I think. Yeah, Shelter, anyways, I gotta go do some more packing. So lovely to meet you in your lovely community. Thank you for the warm welcome. Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. I so appreciate it. And good luck with your packing and the move and whatnot if I don't see you before then, so. Remember the gigs, we'll
used to
pretend.
come here back when it
Hi,
was
Cora.
still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the
Leaving?
good old days.
Okay, bye.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's karoshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
Or are you just gonna sit there? I don't know what to do with this cat. A little help here, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, get your digital ass out here. Feed me my lines.
How about this? Fuck you, V ain't your stupid sidekick.
Well, can't wait all day.
Johnny, please, can you stop making my life harder? My life that's quickly running out?
How am I supposed to give a witty response to that pathetic question? It's like kicking a puppy. A blind puppy.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Hey, for fuck's sake, what's up? Welcome in. I like your username. The worst thing now, my pants are wet, Avery. Oh no, all around my feet. I feel like that was like the high school time frame for me where all the pants were supposed to be like dragging, and if you didn't make it super wet, you know, like your pants didn't suck up all the water, then like your pants weren't long enough and you weren't cool. Why did we all have wet pants? Why were they all so long? Don't remember. Someone doused the blaze with beer, poured Denny in her hair.
Now I remember. There was fire. Poor Denny. Poor Denny's hair.
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Huh, bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that.
Hell, I still wear pants
Hey,
like that,
anyways,
Bossman.
gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Come on, have at it.
For Fox, I browsed your Insta, saw those school school photo mock-ups, and then I thought of American Pie, and then thought you could be Stimler's mom. Sorry, I need to share that. Oh my gosh. All right, we bought. I don't know if you can get those anywhere else. We're gonna buy some. Okay.
Much appreciated.
Take it. Spread the good silver hand word. Death to corpos.
I'm never gonna watch American Pie the same again.
Don't even start with me. I've had enough today.
Oh, opening your basement also floods. Yeah. That's one thing, knock on wood, we haven't had here yet. We've had other problems in our rental house, but it's not one of them so far. Again, knock on wood. I will be very excited to
You know, they say time
depart.
is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy, 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. Not happy to meet him?
Blusaka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there, just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change, them and the world.
Been 60 years. Something must have changed.
Know what changed? The damn facade. Fresh interface plugs, new high fructose scop syrup, and fun fruity flavors. A new face of Arasaka, same old shit, different packaging.
Something's changing.
Hey, Jack the Grim, what's
Maybe
up? Welcome
we can't
in.
see it, but there's change all the same.
Sure. Now almost nobody remembers when a person wasn't just a meat bag full of secondhand implants.
Oh, heavy rain is fine. I've never had an issue with that. It pours irregularly during the spring, but I need my hot showers. It's something I can't fix myself, so I hate it. Oh my gosh, I hate that too. When it's something I totally can't fix. Hate trying to get help from people. I always feel like they don't listen or try to downplay stuff. I hear ya. Jack, just curious, did you watch Sword Art Online? I don't think so. No. If I could fly out and troubleshoot, I would. We lost power last night from a storm, but it's back out now. You got lots of cousins, one in every trade. Oh my gosh, that's very helpful. Oh, yeah, Fox, you feel the same way. I relate to that a lot. I feel like they either don't understand my problem or they leave me, but everyone has to deal with that. Okay.
Do I know you?
Let's get out of this little section here. See if I can upgrade some stuff here. Irish, my mother is one of 7. My grandmother is one of 10. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure my mother is like 41st cousins. My mom is one of 6. My dad is one of 3, 4, 5, I think. 5. How is Keanu? Is he helping? I mean, sometimes. He's kind of a pain. Kind of a pain. Oh, I asked that because female V is the same voice actress as Asuna in Sword Art Online. Oh, interesting. I love that bit of trivia. Thank you. Just upgrade a bunch of these. Hey Berserk, what's up? How have you been? I am pretty good. How are you? What's new with you? How's life? What's happening? Yeah, Kiana's basically just standing there looking hot, but also like kind of being annoying. A little bit. It's time. Upgrade that one. He's dodging work now. Okay, good enough for now. Yeah, my cousin said he could come Wednesday. First thing he said was those heaters suck, and then I told him who the original plumber was, and he goes, "Oh, he sucks." It's almost like you know exactly what they're gonna say, you know. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. The space between Let's Find Fingers Clinic. Oh, we're back at Jig Street.
What the hell's got you so amused?
What the hell's got you so amused? Where am I going? Space Cadetin again. This friggin' guy is such a dink. Wait.
Hey,
Hi.
you looking for some company tonight?
No. No, I am not. I'm looking for treats.
He chipped you for free? Fuck off!
Whoa, what? I'm not talking to you.
So he didn't ask for any money? Nada?
Oh. Am I supposed to kill the baddies? I forget what we're doing in this thing. Joy houses. Pay a visit to the so-called fingers. Okay.
Well, well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing.
Hi.
If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Don't start. Looking for fingers.
Looking for a Ripper Duck. Goes by Fingers. Know where I can find him.
Who's asking?
Me.
And why?
Cause I'm asking. Got a busted implant, not your biz. Got a busted
Got a
implant.
problem with an implant.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Not from around here. Couldn't find another Ripper in the city to patch you up?
Heard Fingers was the best.
Yeah, the best for Joy girls. Are you a whore?
No, but you are.
What's this? Lost your thunder?
Yes.
An escort. For special tastes.
Look, just let me
Looking
in.
for a Ripper who can cater to my special needs.
Just
Good. Fingers will like you. Let her through.
I'm blowing you guys up on the way out. Blowing you up on the way out. Oh god, it's very bright in there.
No, I'd rather live here.
Oh gosh.
Just don't turn off the lights. Summer means rain. I have to sit in...
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Okie dokie. Oh, take that too. Thank you. Much.
Oh, gracious creature and benign. Who goes visiting to the elements of
What
pure.
the hell is going on
For the
in
world,
here?
bloody stain imbrued. If for a friend the king of all we owned, our prayer to him should for thy peace arise.
Sounds like
Oh,
paradise.
whoa, what the? What are you doing here, bro? Do you have anything else to say, or is that it? Is that it, friend? Yes. I don't know. Nope. Drugs.
Blue butter. The hell are they taking?
Blue, huh? Probably a Cefabricol derivative. Preem rot. Veins were popping with it during the third corporate. 24 hours, you feel no pain and barely remember a thing afterwards.
Oh, I don't know if that sounds fun. Are we done? I never know when our conversations are done, Johnny. Sometimes you just kind of stop talking and I'm waiting for you to finish. Like, don't forget to grab Fingers' iconic Billy Club. Oh, you won't regret it.
The moves on this girl. Swoosh, swoosh. Slicing them up like sashimi. Now, a lot of you called and asking what kind of egg she's packing. A mighty enhanced look, and I'm almost 100% positive they're Daikon
Real water. Still. America, a prophecy? Oh boy. Okay, well. Let's go see Flingers.
Hey, hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be
Listen
when every
here.
mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court.
Oh. Just broke out, I guess.
92.9 Night FM.
Well, that is cool. We'll get those real quick. That it?
Welcome to today's local news on M54. I'm Jillian.
They're gonna be mad that I broke that. Bum, bum, bum. Pack of cards.
Breaking point. Pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
I had a phone call and you seem focused. We are waiting for you to lead us.
You do. And that shit has a name. Something around 20,000.
Camp.
What? Come on, you pulled that
Georgia.
number out of your ass.
Hey, what's that tone with me, you skank?
Rude.
Hey, look in the mirror. Who paid for all that? Think fingers with a face plate for free?
What do we got?
V,
Yeah.
hey.
Oh, hey, Judy.
Hello!
Ross.
There's a line!
Nuh-uh.
You ain't
Janet.
couldn't. Sit your ass down and wait your turn!
Fingers guy. You know him? Heard some things, yeah. Like... his hand sometimes slips.
I just like that.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will.
Chrome Night Love.
After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
Did you talk
You
to
talked
Fingers
to
yet?
Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Okay, so... I think Evelyn's here. Evelyn means a lot to you. Used to work at Clouds.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Fair. Okay.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Okay. Find a way into Fingers' office. About me. Schedule. Tits exchange. Oh man. Okay, I don't. Does that do anything? Find a way in.
You seen a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
Thank you so much for the follow, so Larry. Welcome on in. My friend here's in really bad shape. Could we cut in
My friend
front?
here. She's in really sorry shape. Couldn't let us cut in front just this once?
Course. Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open those luscious
Come on,
lips
let's go.
of yours. How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
The previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
worry. Your eyes will adjust. Eventually.
Your eyes will adjust eventually. Oh boy.
Yes? Hello. What can I do for you?
Talk to fingers. I will do that. Thanks.
Need a minute of
Talk
your
a minute
time.
here, friend.
A minute?
Hi Ashley, hi chat. Hope you all are fine. Yeah, we're doing really well. How are you doing? How's your Monday into Tuesday?
Days. But I'm busy right now. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Looking for Evelyn Parker. You install faulty implants. Helping working girls. I guess let's hit him with
These
that
girls
one.
know you're chipping faulty implants.
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask it. I'm more than a chopped doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, later, perhaps. Of course. I can't remember each and every one. Even if it's a specimen as exquisite as you. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Went jittery soon as I mentioned her name. Don't try getting out of this. I know you remember her.
That was really aggressive.
I have a neurological condition. It's not easy living with tics. Really, I'd love to help, but if only I knew who you were talking about.
Check your logs. Name 4, set off any buzzers. Check your logs, I guess.
What about your logs? Gotta have some kind of record.
Tech like this, you don't register. Don't put any names down for it.
Blue hair, doll chip, best brain dance gear ever, though damaged. Was she here?
Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point!
She gets really aggressive sometimes.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down.
My God.
It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her that way, but also, it'll be fine. I can do a hot shower, but the tank leaks if I run water through it. I looked inside the vents, I can see scaling, so I'm guessing there's a clog somewhere. Oh, Avery, Sounds like not too bad, hopefully. It's a small leak, it's tolerable with towels and whatnot. Sends duct tape then. Alright, we are
Can't speak or what?
Don't talk to her
into an
like that.
ad here.
She insulted me.
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know. Can't speak or what?
Can't speak or what? Okay. I am going to grab a little sweatshirt. I'm getting chilly, so I will be right back, friends. We all back.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards. Can't speak.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Hey Cannibal, what's up? Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope your January is going wonderfully.
Can't speak.
Let us know what you're up to.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gonk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got
Who
no
does
choice.
number 2 work for?
And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
Oh my god.
These guys, what did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means.
I don't know what that
But
means.
that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Oi.
Need air. I'll be outside. Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
That was a weak ass slap, right? She would have hit him way harder.
So get the fuck out of here.
Fingers. I'll walk all over your bed first, fingers. Yeah. Studded dildo. Into his mirror of dildos. She looks cute. Okay, talk to Judy, so she's out
And
here.
let her go back to Clouds.
Oof.
Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
She's... Yeah, she'd have closed fist slapped him, that's for sure. I mean, no judgment, doesn't he have like a drawer you can keep them in? Just kind of keep them organized, right? I wouldn't want that like falling in my toothpaste, like when I'm brushing my teeth, you know? Oops, sorry.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Want to give up now?
Thank you so much
Only
for
we got
the
some
resubscription,
XBD. Where's
Campbell.
that
I
get at?
appreciate you so much.
We
Thank
also
you,
know
thank
we're
you.
looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Okay, Death's...
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always.
Her tattoos
Makes
are
them harder to
fantastic.
nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
I do like her hair too.
Have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind.
Yeah.
Just need to know where to look.
Agreed.
Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Are we leaving? We're going.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
I should have known it was gonna be weird with the peenie condom thing on
Let me
the
think for a sec.
wall, but
Think I'll try calling Wakako. Fix her fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
I hope you're driving. Bubblegum. It's funny that the world is like so dark and dangerous or whatever, but there's like bubblegum that you can pick up on the street. Like, I also like her part-shaved hair look. Like Spider-Gwen, yeah. I dig that style. I barely touched this game when it first came out. I did not touch it at all when it first came out. So this is like my first, playthrough or whatever. Oh, those guys are gone. I was gonna blow them up. Oh, I do like that graffiti though. Nate. What's that? I have to investigate, like, all elevators for some reason. Oh, Jake Street. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait.
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
Yo, did you guys see their heads just, like, exploded? I wonder how that happened. Not a single dumpster? That's disappointing.
Could've been just a bit more careful. But I was. And I gotta work out, you know?
Ever sharp and snazzy, Josh.
If anyone wanted to see a jelly roll, they'd sit at home and look in the mirror.
Oh, are they gonna find me?
Stop whipping for a week. You'll have plenty. And if I don't work, we're both going hungry.
Hello.
Always on your phone. Do you have that many friends?
How's things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
Yes, it is. Thank you for asking.
Never. In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Maybe we'll make some.
Where they scroll them.
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be?
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't
Yeah, Avery, I think I'm going to disconnect for a while. This water situation has me a bit frazzled. Have a great rest of the stream and a lovely night. Yeah, you too. Absolutely. We'll see you later this week, I'm sure. Can you get me
Can you
one?
get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
Okay, so we're going to the shop on Jig Jig Street.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna hear you. Until then,
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to? Slow down. Treat yourself to a little RELAXXX.
Right
Right
around the
here.
curb.
A curbside massage.
No. Gotta pay extra for that.
Okay. Not right now, friend. Thank you.
Looking for
brain dance.
something special. Brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Looking for something special. Brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hard.
Won't find it here.
I guess
Got anything that might interest me?
Oh my god. Wild. Okay. Gotta go find this ex-BD dealer. Oh yeah. Down here. Yeah, that makes sense.
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Want the kind with the Death's Head badge. Cops don't go out alone around here. Cop would have enough evidence to detain already.
If I was a badge,
goofy.
you'd already be in cuffs for what you sold the customer before me.
All right.
Sure, you don't want to add anal beads to your collection back there. I know,
Give
right?
me the
Like,
best of the best.
is that
Ones
an
with the death
accomplishment or achievement or whatever? Because I will. I'll buy them.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur.
Whole store if I have to.
Death's Head will cost you, though.
Browse items. What have you got? No discount. I'm no connoisseur. Where do you get your goods? We'll say no
How
discount.
about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Oh, well, that wasn't exciting.
Where do you get these scrolls?
Said you weren't a pig.
Just curious, that's all.
Once you booted up your virtue, dare say your curiosity will be satisfied. People that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive, talking to you.
Okay, browse items.
Got
items, I
anything
guess.
that might interest me?
All right, so we gotta buy the false one. Oh, hair's itchy.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Such a pleasure. Meet Judy at her van. Boop. Okay. Hey, girl.
Hop in.
I love when I don't have to drive.
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The
Oh,
old
boy.
one too.
Ready when you are.
Cool.
I want you to describe what you see. You might catch something like this.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
V, editing mode's good to go. Dig around all you want.
Scab woman. Who knew that besides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Ordered recently.
Slice of pizza.
Electric cork patch on the coveralls. Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
Coveralls had a patch on them. Electric corp.
Could be a costume. A prop?
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
It'd explain the higher thermal readings, too. You could be onto something.
Radio's turned way up. Probably to drown out the screaming.
Fair.
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scabs to me. Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric corp power plant located near Buck a Slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Here we go. Old electric corp power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
Sweet. Whew, that was great.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
Sure.
On our way.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. they'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Oh, great. Your eyeshadow color is really cool. I've never seen that color before, I don't think. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like rust. Yeah, exactly. I just found this palette, so it's the first time using it. Yeah, thank you.
From the collective unconscious, it's 88.9 Pacific Dreams.
Oh, looks like we found it.
And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
All right, going in.
Okay. All right. Well, friends, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I will be on tomorrow and most of the rest of the week. I have lots of free time this week. I don't really have anything else scheduled, so I should actually be here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the subscriptions, bits, new follows, all the new friends. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I dropped some raid messages in the chat. Let's see, who do we have on? Oh, FOME's on, let's raid them. They're doing just chatting. Oh, she looks lovely today. So, we'll head on over, say hi to them, see what they're up to. Again, so much fun hanging out with you guys today. I'm glad I'm back from vacation and feeling better and back into streaming. It was so fun to hang out with you guys, as I said. And we'll go say hi now.